Hey everyone, it's Grayson the Goosebumps Kid here. Welcome back to another Goosebumps book review. Today, I'll be reviewing a Tales to Give You Goosebumps book, and that is Even More Tales to Give You Goosebumps, which is the third special edition, or special edition number 3. Gotta say, like the cover, I like the pink and the yellow on the border of the cover. I like Curly sitting in the pool with his dog. I think that's really neat. Here's the back. Now, before this review continues, I want to apologize for any background noise. Just some hectic stuff's going on in my house today. So if you hear any background noise, like dogs barking and stuff, it's just raining here. It's getting kind of hectic, so I apologize for the background noise. Anyways, Even More Tales to Give You Goosebumps has another 10 set of short mini horror stories to tell in this franchise. And I gotta tell you, most of these short stories I've really enjoyed. Perfect School, the Haunted House Game, enjoyed those. I enjoyed Aliens in the Garden. And if I can find the next one. Don't Wake Mummy. I enjoyed that one as well. There was only like 1 or 2 stories I didn't enjoy in here, and that was what's it called? I'm sorry, I forget things easily. I can go back to it. For the Birds. Didn't really enjoy For the Birds all that much. Other than that, I think all the other stories were pretty good. So, I'll go into detail of a few of the stories. Don't want to spoil all of them because I want you guys to come in for a surprise, but I will talk about a few of them. So, Perfect School. You follow a kid who is sent to a boarding school by his parents because apparently his parents want him to be perfect, and he's never perfect. So they send him to this boarding school, and he also meets with another kid named CJ. And they get there surrounded by a whole bunch of people. These people are called guardians. They want you to call them guardians. You can't call them anything else. The kids are all given numbers, including the main character. You can only call them by the numbers, and you can only call the people by the guardians. When this kid is sent to the school, he realizes that, people are really strict there. They don't care about the kids at all. You got to do what they say. There's no other way. The kid's name is Brian. His name's Brian. Brian O'Connor, I believe. And Brian is trying to escape this school because he realized how bad it is. And then he starts hearing stuff coming from inside the walls and up under vents. Come to find out, these are the kids that used to be there but were now trapped inside the school. And they're getting replaced by robot replicas of themselves. Now, before this, the Guardians were asking Brian and some other people very personal questions like their tongue size, how tall they were, their age, what they looked like. Very personal questions, and come to find out, they were making robot clones to look exactly like them, and that way they could send them home so they can have the perfect child that the parents wanted. And of course, Brian doesn't want that to happen, so he goes and tries to escape. The ending, I will leave a surprise. Then you got another one, Aliens in the Garden. That one was really good. Follows these 2 kids. They come across a spaceship that landed during a thunderstorm. And apparently it's a mini spaceship, and there's tiny aliens. Then, of course, you meet the bully named Flint, who thinks he's joking around, thinks the main character's joking around until he actually sees the aliens, and the aliens shoot him. Not dead, they're like mini aliens, so it's just a tiny little burning laser. He freaks out, and he gets his partner and his dog to come back and go after him. Then chaos ensues. Then you have Don't Wake Mummy, which follows this kid and his sister. Their dad actually bought a coffin that supposedly has a mummy inside, and the sister's just terrorizing her little brother. I believe his name is Jeff. Yeah, his name's Jeff. He gets scared, thinks there's an actual mummy living in their basement. And the whole plot behind that is actually pretty cool if you want to go into detail and read about that for yourself. Actually enjoyed that story. I thought it was really cool. The one I disliked, though, was the bird story. And it just didn't feel as strong as some of the other mini stories in here. Didn't find the characters all that interesting, to be honest. Didn't really enjoy it. Just, I don't know. Just wasn't really appealing to me as some of these other stories were. But it wasn't a terrible read. But other than that, Even More Tales to Give You Goosebumps, I thought was really cool. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe two of these stories, which were Don't Wake Mummy and Perfect School, they were adapted into the 90s Goosebumps show. Early 2000s, 90s Goosebumps show. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they were adapted. And I haven't watched those, but I may get around to watching them and doing a review. I haven't been really doing episode reviews that much. I don't know, just never really had the time for it or convenience to do that. But I will try to get around to reviewing episodes eventually. So, yeah, there's that. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about Even More Tales to Give You Goosebumps. I'd say about 9 out of the 10 stories in here I really enjoyed, except for like one. Really, really good read. So, that was my review on Even More Tales to Give You Goosebumps. Really enjoyed it. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd definitely give this a 9 out of 10. Very, very good read. Out of the 3 so far, this is probably my favorite out of the Tales to Give You Goosebumps. But what is everyone's thoughts on Even More Tales to Give You Goosebumps? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Would love to hear everyone's thoughts on it. I've pretty much enjoyed it. Yeah, so that's my review on it, and I will try to get another review out for you guys soon. And, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. God bless, and have a good day. Bye, everyone.